Well, the theme for this year's Children's Day celebration is investing in our future, means investing in our children. Now, one group that has been working with that has been Codrus, and that's why we have Ayodele Oni. He's the head retail Codrus Asset Management Limited. They've been working with some children, and he joins us on the program now with one of the children, Itaoluwakishi Tomemowo. Sorry about that. Tomemowo Itaoluwakishi from Supreme Education Foundation. Good morning. Good to have you guys in the studio. Itaoluwakishi. She told me that I have to call it in full every time. Itaoluwakishi, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Happy Children's Day.
Thank you very much.
I hope you've been having fun, or is it too early to ask?
Oh, wow.
It's been serious business.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Alni, so you've been working with the children in preparation for Children's Day, and looking at the theme, investing in children, investing in our future is investing in children. Yes. We also have the responsibility, from that report, to also help the children build the culture of investing and saving. What have you found out, with these children you've been working with for some time now? What are the traits you have seen amongst them?
Okay, thank you very much for having us. It's very important that we realize that children, according to the Child Rights Act in Nigeria, are persons below the age of 18 years. And we have a responsibility, especially on a Children's Day like this, to actually advocate for their rights, to promote awareness around these children, and of course to also improve on their welfare. So what we've observed is that, children will always be children, but we as parents and guardians have a responsibility to actually help them by developing that culture to save, to invest, and to create value for the society. In the words of the United Nations Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, who said that children are showing great strength and leadership for a sustainable world. However, we as parents and guardians, let us recommit to putting children first, every right for every child. So it's our responsibility to teach them, to train them on savings, on investment. Of course, children want to spend it all. Children want to enjoy the goodies and all the toys and all. But we have that responsibility to teach them to create that behavior right from the start.
So you had a debate with students from Supreme Education Foundation. What was the theme of that debate?
Okay, yesterday we launched the Every Child a Milestone Fund, just like you can see. And the initiative is actually built around encouraging parents and guardians to look at developing savings and investment culture for their children using our flagship product, the Codrus Milestone Fund. Yesterday, we launched the initiative and we invited two schools, Supreme Education Foundation and Alleyfield School in Maryland. And the debate was about engaging around whether children who save and invest early actually become more financially independent than children born into wealth. And it was a very tough and engaging session yesterday.
I can imagine.
So eventually, Supreme Education Foundation actually topped and won the debate competition.
Okay, and Itaoluwakishi was the speaker?
Yes, was
one
the lead
of the
debater.
speakers,
yes.
The debater.
Yes.
So tell us, what side were you on?
I was supporting.
You were supporting what?
I was supporting children who start saving and investing early are more likely to be more financially independent than children who are born into wealth.
Do you believe that, or you were just given the topic? Tell me.
I was just given the topic. I had to win.
So do you think that children who were born into a wealthy family background will have better habits in investing than those who were taught? Which one do you think?
Well, I believe it's a skill. So those who are taught actually kind of excel more than those who decide to get older before they actually have that particular skill. So I believe those who are taught.
Okay. So was that a lesson you learned from preparing for that debate? or have you always known that?
I've always known that, but I haven't really kept in the back of my mind something that I would want to do because I'm actually very terrible at saving. So I think I will start saving now.
When is now?
Maybe tomorrow.
I thought it would be today.
Oh, no.
So when you say you will start saving from what now? From where do you get the money from?
I have allowances from my parents. I have family members who come around and give us gifts. And I recently published a book, so I got money from that. So
What's the title of your book?
The Pen Lady.
The Pen Lady.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It's an anthology, and I'm the pen lady. So
You're 14, right? How old are you?
I'm 16, actually.
Oh, big girl. So you should be a depend lady.
Yes, I'm the pen lady.
All right, so Codress now, after this debate, I mean, everyone's in a year, we celebrate the children, and then it seems we just put them back. Ayodele Akishia says she will start saving tomorrow. I wish it was today. At least we'll be able to follow that up. Yes. She said, but how do we follow up to ensure that these children actually have that saving habit, investing habit, and thinking of tomorrow to say, tomorrow I might have to provide this for myself. I mean, not of course burdening the children.
Absolutely.
If you understand, because they are
Absolutely.
children, they should be catered for. But helping them to build that habit of saving and investing and looking into the future.
Thank you very much. I think it's very important to realize that this is a joint responsibility. The children themselves have to show the willingness to learn. So knowledge is very important. Knowledge about money, knowledge about finance is very important. And it's very important to also understand that money is a means of exchange of value. So when children realize this, that by the time they create value, they get money, it gives them the comfort to be able to create value consistently and be able to find something to invest. It also has to do with the parents. I think parents and guardians also have to take responsibility for ensuring that the children are well taught. Just like Ayodele said, it's a skill, right? And the earlier you start, the better you become at it. Then for us at Codress, we are also responsible for training and developing through our various channels, webinars, television programs like this, to continue to teach and encourage our parents and guardians on the need to develop that skill for their children. And that's why we are saying that every child deserves a milestone fund. So if parents are able to commit to opening the Codress Milestone Fund for their children, it's an opportunity to begin to save and invest from now, and they consistently do that, for a very, very long time.
Well, very, very interesting, because when you say it's a joint responsibility, obviously, it's not just the teachers and it's not Codress. I wonder what Codress even has to gain from all of this. So actually, I guess that the parents the children will learn faster from what they see their parents do. So let's find out from more children. We have more children now joining us. So Ayodele Akishi did not have that victory alone, right? Ayodele.
No.
So we don't think it's all your brain work. What were their roles? I said it's the head girl and another speaker there. What did they help you do to win this?
She was my co-debater, and she was my support system.
A support system?
Yes.
What did support system do?
Give me the confidence.
Okay, the moral.
The moral
So
support.
how did you prepare for this debate?
First of all, I needed to understand the topic because it was something that I've heard before, but I needed solid points. So I had to read on it and actually, understand it by myself before I needed to know where to look, what to type, and actually which points to formulate in my head to actually, get there and do
What
what I
was
had
their
to do.
role practically? What did they do? What did your co-debater do? What did your support system do?
We actually did the
What are
research
their
together.
names?
Her name is Daring.
Hi, Darren.
Hi.
And
that's Tammy.
Tammy.
Tamara.
Hello, Tammy. Support system. All right. So what exactly did they do? Were they the ones who went online to get the information? Did they give you scripts, or what exactly did they
We
do?
did that together. I did my research and they did their research, and then we brought it together and we kind of removed some points, added some points and then, did a quick briefing in the bus on our way there because we're also nervous.
Okay, so now you have promised that you are going to start saving tomorrow. Tomorrow being the 28th of May.
Yes.
Not the next day, not the tomorrow. How do you want to start? Do you have like is there a piggy that
Yes,
you want
I
to do, or do you have an investment? Have you spoken to your parents about investment platform? How do you want to do it?
I actually did speak to my dad about investment yesterday, but I do have a piggy bank, and all of my money's with my dad because I kind of overspend. I tend to overspend a bit. So I'm looking into actually going into investments.
So have you spoken to your dad about investments?
I spoke to him briefly yesterday, but I'm sure we'll continue the conversation today.
All right, so Codros, what investments, if they want to do investment,
yes,
what platforms do they have? What opportunities do they have?
Okay, I think it's also very important to say that they won a cash gift yesterday, and the cash gift was
so they can
presented.
start the saving with that.
So with that, we are actually investing that cash into the Codros Milestone Fund for them, for each of them that came from
So
Supreme
that's an
Education.
investment.
So that's an investment, and it's an encouragement to parents to look at investing in that particular fund. The Codros Milestone Fund is a long-term fund, and it gives that opportunity for them to be able to enjoy.
So we have a lot of, there's the equities market, there's the fixed income market.
Yes.
You can buy stocks, you can do bonds.
Yes.
What are some of those areas that...
Okay, the opportunities are enormous and are there in the market, and the equity market is still doing pretty much well. The fixed income market is also there, where people can buy bonds, can buy treasury bills, can buy commercial papers, and more importantly is the mutual fund, which is always available, and the mutual fund is doing quite well. It brings various investors together for them to be able to place investment, and the risk and the returns are shared amongst all the investors. So it provides that
So these are some of the
opportunities.
information you need to give to them,
Yes,
so they can decide,
yes,
or at least their parents can help them to decide,
yes,
on which they should embrace,
yes,
and that has the long term.
So that's what we'll continue to do. That's what the debate started with yesterday. Today also, I have some of my
I hope we'll
colleagues...
not wait till 27th of May 2023.
No, we will not. We will not. The engagement continues. The Every Child a Milestone initiative engagement continues across schools, with children, with parents, to continue to educate and to enlighten them, encourage them to invest, and put their funds to grow.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ayodele Oni, Head
Thank you.
Retail, Codros Asset Management, and Itolu Akinshi and her moral support system and her co-debater. Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations. We do hope that in a couple of months when we come to you, we'll see those savings that you have started.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for having us, and happy Children's Day to all children out there.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, and enjoy your day.